Inih, good morning. Thanks for sparing us some time. They say never go back, and you came back. How's it been?
Yeah, no, it's been good since I've been back. Obviously I'm enjoying it so far. The last few weeks obviously been a bit tough, obviously with the results, but obviously everything else in the backgrounds with the players and that I've really enjoyed. So it's been good being back, to be honest. Yeah.
It's been a strange season with some superb results against top teams, and then some not quite such good results against slightly lower teams. Is there anything you can think of to account for it, or is it just football?
It does happen. It's just football. Obviously, I'd say, like, obviously when you play against the top teams, it's easy to get up for those games, like, because you wanna do best, you wanna do better than them. You know what I mean? You want to be the best team. But obviously, it's when you come against the lower ranked teams, they're the hardest ones, because mentally you have to get up for the game, knowing that you're probably better than the team that you're playing against. So you have to do a bit more. And I think that's what sometimes kills us. You know what I mean? Is lacking the same drive that we have playing against the top teams is the lower teams, and that's what we need to probably turn around to obviously help our season.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's an observation I've made to Douse in one or two interviews with him about it's much easier to get up for big teams than for small ones. Last season for you didn't you have a number of different clubs?
Yeah,
you were a bit of a wandering soul, weren't you?
I was, because obviously I started my time at Stevenage, and it was like I started off well and I enjoyed it, and then the manager wanted to change my style of play a bit, and obviously I didn't really fit obviously what the plans were, you know what I mean, and it just didn't really work out. So then I said I wasn't playing, and I just wanted to go on loan and get some games. Went to Barnet. I only went to go for Barnet for a month. Went there, and obviously they were rock bottom at the time, but I just needed to get some minutes. Came back, and the gaffer still said at Stevenage, yeah, like, you're not really going to get back in. So then I went to Notts County after that, and then obviously that was the rest of my time there, and I enjoyed it at Notts County. But at the same time, there again, they had a structure. I thought I was going to play there, and then I came and I wasn't really playing much. So I was promised something, and then it happened. That's football at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You just got to keep going.
It's pretty unusual to have 3 clubs in a season, I imagine.
No, it is. It's very unusual. But when you're not playing, and if clubs want you need to go out and play, it's not ideal. I didn't want to be in that situation, but I was forced to be in that situation. It is what it is.
Sure. But at Stevenage, did you get to play with Charlie Carter at all?
Yeah, of course. Me and Charlie Carter still talk, like, close. So he's very good. Like, he's improved so much from when he was here the first time. Yeah. He's had a few injuries, and I think he's still injured now. But me and Charlie were good. Good.
You're a big lad, and you play with a very aggressive style, which fans love. So that's not criticism in any way. But you're a different bloke on Instagram, aren't you? You're a different personality, a different character.
You talk about with the kids and stuff like that. Yeah, obviously you got to be. When you play in the pitch, obviously you got to be what you are, and obviously I like to be that aggressive figure. You know what I mean? I like to have a fight with players on the field. You know what I mean? It's something that I enjoy doing. You know what I mean? But obviously when you're at home with the kids and stuff, you're completely different. You know what I mean? I love my 2 kids. They're just like me. They're very jokey and stuff like that. So they got good personalities, and that's what brings out the best in me.
It really comes across the sort of gentle giant part of you, because you do a video practically every day on there, don't you?
Yeah, no, like I love my kids. You know what I mean? They're bright, and they do bring out the joy in me. You know what I mean? When things are not going so well in football, and you come home to the kids, it's brilliant. You know what I mean? Because they take your mind off things, and you can just enjoy it with them.
And so Christmas must have been pretty magical for you this year.
Yeah, it was very good. Obviously we always go over to the family and have like a big Christmas and stuff, so Christmas is always a good time with the family, because it's not about the adults no more, really. It's all about the kids, seeing them getting what they want and the presents, and it was enjoyable seeing kids open their presents.
Your daughter's still a bit young to understand what's going on.
She's definitely
but they
too
love
young.
Undoing presents, don't
she's
they?
Definitely too young to understand what's going on, but she still does ripping paper.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we try, but we didn't get her too much, because we know like it's not going to mean nothing to her. It's just my little boy we got him lots, and it means a lot to him. You know what I mean? So it's good.
Yeah. And it's I don't know if I'm imagining this, but it comes across to me that you were absolutely thrilled to bits to have a daughter.
Yeah, I am. I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard I was having a daughter, I was just like, because all the girls that my friends have had, they've been all divas, and I wasn't a fan of it. And don't get me wrong, my little girl is a diva. She is really a diva, but I do love her. Like having a daughter is completely different, and I do love it. I'm not gonna lie.
Great. And despite the results going not necessarily too much the right way recently, you're beginning to notch up a few goals now.
Yeah, no, like I said, before last season, I was scoring goals. I scored for Dover 2 seasons in a row. I was top goal scorer there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And obviously last season was a bit of a blip, so I didn't want it to happen this season. My stats, obviously, from goals to game ratio are quite good right now. Obviously, I'm still chipping in with quite a bit of assists as well. So I'm all around. I try to do as much as I can and hopefully get my target by the end of the season.
And is your target just in your head and you're keeping it secret?
Yeah, always keep it secret.
Always.
The target's in the head, but obviously, like, I'm on track for my target right now. You know what I mean, with goals and the games that I've been playing and stuff. So I can't complain.
Excellent. And to finish off, we've just been looking at a photo of you and Rowan Ince going back to 2017, first time round for yourself. The FA Cup replay up at Bury, which we won 3-0, and it turns out Ince was playing for Bury. I hadn't realised that until doing a bit of research yesterday.
Yeah, no.
And you were man of the match in that game.
Yeah, no, I remember. We always have discussions about it, saying how I turned them on the halfway line, and obviously we scored from that and stuff like that. So we do have banter about it, but yeah, like, I do remember it clearly. It was a great game to be involved in. Obviously, we got knocked out earlier at FA Cup because I know what sort of run we could, like, you can get on, and that was a good run. Obviously, we played Peterborough straight after that.
Yeah.
So it was a good little run we had.
It was. Then went to the replay in that.
Yeah.
As well. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, well, it's great to talk to you. Thanks very much. We'll let you get on because training's going to start fairly soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Please remember to like and subscribe to Woking Football Club.